punk rock show. Well, I don't wanna hear your podcast. No, I don't wanna hear your podcast. I've got nothing to do today, and you got so many things to say. Still, I don't wanna hear your podcast. No, I don't wanna hear your podcast. You're just another voice in the crowd, and you don't dare to say what's not allowed. You bought a new pop filter and a fancy microphone, so go enjoy yourself and leave me alone. Or driving to the punk rock show. Well, I don't wanna hear your podcast. I don't wanna hear your podcast. I got nothing to do today, and you got so many things to say. Still, I don't wanna hear your podcast. No, I don't wanna hear your podcast. You're just another voice in the crowd, and you don't dare to say what's not allowed. You bought a new pop filter and fancy microphone, so go enjoy yourself and leave me alone. Go enjoy yourself and leave me alone.
Hi guys!
Hey.
How are you? Happy Friday, everyone!
Happy Friday!
I'm just checking volumes as I'm like leaning into the microphone to say hello extra loud.
I should be looking at this. I think
How
we're okay.
are you? I
Maybe
gotta say hi to everybody. Alan's here.
Alan.
Everybody, Alan's here.
Oh,
Hi, Alan.
Nobody gives a shit.
Let's see. Kane Toomey first Facebook first. Anyway, how you doing, Kane? How are you?
Alan was early on Twitch.
Yes, and Cece, hello. Celeste is here.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. How
Also,
are you?
happy Friday. Welcome. This is Liberty Late Night. I'm Dave.
I'm Mary.
And this is Celeste.
That's not Celeste. But yeah, so I gotta come over here. Things are a little different. So like I'm reading up on these comments, and it's not like over here; it's over here, which is fine. I can get used to change, right? Celeste, you were in my dream last night. I think it was. We were in Niagara Falls. Yeah, and we came to visit you. It was at a bakery.
Not in the falls.
Not in the falls. No.
That'd be magical.
Dan. Hey, Dan.
Dan's a fantastic man. He really is.
He really is. Yes, it's nice to see you again. How has the whitewater rafting and all that jazz been? Like kayaking and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Is that the same? Is it the same thing? Whitewater rafting, kayaking?
Give us a minute, Dan.
Totally not.
I'm
Sexy Ryan's
the
here.
What's
up, Brian? Hey, Jim's Redhead. What's up? How you doing? Hi. Hello, Melissa.
Jim's Redhead?
Hi, Melissa. How are you? Keith is here. Keith, how's Tennessee? How you doing? How's everything? We miss you guys.
I need a button for Keith.
I know, right? We
I've
need
probably
a button
said
for
that
Matt
100
too.
times.
MC's here. What's up, MC Lace? You need a button. You're here all the time. You need a button for sure. Wabi Sabi. Hi. How are you doing? You guys were playing with David, the 7 Days to Die. Yeah, he's been having fun. He's been having a good time. Aaron's here. Aaron is here.
You done messed up, Aaron!
The best mod in the Liberty community. Yep, that's right. Monsieur, how are you? How's the fam? How's the wife and baby?
Baby.
Checking in from Wegmans. Okay, watch on the clock. That's a good thing. Tim Wysong. Hi. How are you and your family doing? I hope everybody's well.
Oh, Tim, right?
Yeah. Timmer! Disgruntled Gamer, how are you? Wait, now, you were missing
Whatever, Slytherin, sir.
for one of the recent
Take a seat,
streams.
gentlemen.
Was it Alan's stream? I think I didn't see you in there. How are you doing? Hi, Jamie. Jamie Pyle in the house. Yay. Jamie! All right, I think I'm down to the bottom here where I can say hello to Ryan. Swole, how's your toe?
Ryan.
Is it swole? In?
Hey, Ryan!
Right? Yeah. Craig Leach. First in his mind. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to play Craig's button.
Going on?
And then, because he commented on the promo on Facebook.
Okay.
Craig, don't be an asshole.
They don't have a GIF
I
for
think
that.
he's just joking. Around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
Totally. I didn't really see a lot of it, but I did see. Like,
Your hijinks.
the hijinks. Yeah. So everyone.
So tonight, Mary's drinking,
Guinness.
and Dave's drinking White Claws.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that
I felt like
isn't that weird?
But of course I know you're joking, Craig. But yeah, Dave's doing. I have not gotten back on the keto train, and Dave's doing fantastic. Like he just.
I didn't
hopped
think
right
so,
back
but
on.
I am still losing weight. So
I
that's
told
neat.
you that you are.
I'm wasting away to nothing.
Told you.
Not quite Alan
Nothing.
speed, but
Alan, nothing.
thinner.
Have you met me? Right. Oh gosh. So it's good to see everybody. I'm glad y'all are here to hang out with us. So, who's really the woman in the marriage? I've been drinking the claws too, but I just felt like some Guinness.
My name is David. I'm wearing a red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a man.
Yes.
I'm a man.
Yeah. Oh, we're drinking strawberry margaritas. I haven't had. Well, the last time I had a margarita was in Tennessee. I had one at Poncho's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was
Trulies
good.
are still
It was good.
alcoholic, and if you drink 15 of them, they will work.
Yes. Oh, you're soaking your toe in booze. Okay, there you
Intravenous.
go.
Yeah, you got to create such a toxic environment.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I just tried to put that in the ear that it was already in because I was looking at myself over here. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
They don't care.
I'm explaining myself. What would Alan say? Yeah, Poncho's making an appearance, right? Who's a good
So we had a
margarita, too?
little extra time. I think Louise said that he was 10 minutes late,
Okay.
or running 10 minutes late, so that's
That's
fine.
cool.
Yeah, I told him whenever he gets here. I should probably keep an eye on those messages.
My pronouns are none of your business, and I'm shirtless. Last time I had a margarita was Tuesday. That's beautiful. Yes, I had a triple margarita. Now I'm drinking Golden Monkeys. Okay, so wait, you had a triple margarita tonight? Seth's drinking Wabi Sabi. He's drinking Wabi Sabi. He's drinking Trulies. For the first time since Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can drink like 15 of them and be totally hammered, you know? Yeah, you really, really can. And it sneaks up on you because
Old Red
you
cease and
don't
desist.
even-
That's pretty strong.
you don't even realize. So,
I skipped out on work today.
Did you? Awesome.
Good
We won't
choice.
tell anybody. Yeah. Oh, that's a strong one there, MC. It's very, very, very flavorful. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love deadlifts, man. They make you feel strong.
Yummy stuff. Wait, who's doing deadlifts?
Craig.
Oh, what? Kid and I are training for strongman competition. I
Oh, is
believe
it-
you. I believe you. That is awesome.
I'm so
sauce.
sorry. Well, luckily everybody except for Craig isn't showing up on the screen, but we're reading them out loud.
Okay.
Craig, get on Twitch. Where's screen controls? Oh, I don't have a Twitch button yet. That's what I was going to work on.
excited. Oh, that's very cool. Let's see. Oh, next year venue
There we
is
go.
right down the road from.
There we go.
Oh, and a liquor store. What's
Oh,
that?
I can use it
I poured
because
it.
I messed up.
Did I do it bad? Did I do a bad pour?
Damn it, dumb shit, David!
Oh, you've been waiting to use that, haven't you? Yep. So
I love that button.
you do love that button. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah, he sends me stuff, and he's like, "That's for me." I'm like, "Okay, I know it's something from Time Suck, So
Dr. Pepper. That's a solid
Pepper.
drink.
It is a good, and the Diet Dr. Pepper tastes like regular Dr. Pepper to me.
Oh wait, this is Twitch.
It's only Twitch. Nope, because there's Facebook, and I've seen YouTube. I don't know.
No, because it was okay. And wait a minute.
No, it's just that everybody.
You guys are messing me up.
Way to blame the audience, Dave. Way to blame our friends.
This one? Yeah, this is the right one.
Damn it, dumb shit, David.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're good, babe.
It was right before.
It was right.
You guys are screwing with me.
Oh, were they messing with you?
That better not become a thing. Where's Mike?
I don't know. So many viewers say awesome. Yay. I don't even know where we are with the count, but
hey, I don't have
excited
moderation settings.
What? So yeah, Dave was telling me today about the guy that he was listening to, or about on.
Oh yeah,
podcast,
the Boston Strangler.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting dude. Mm-hmm. Which they're not even sure who he is, but they know at least one guy committed one of the murders.
How come I can see them? Oh, because they aren't popping up on here, but I can see them over here.
Yeah. Well, this is what it was on, and then they told me I was wrong, and then I put Twitch on, and then that was obviously wrong.
Aw, Dave, I love you.
Nazi Quest of the Holy Grail. Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago for me.
So we might as well do the wheel and everything, should we?
Time is it? Your hair's blocking it.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we should probably do that wheel.
There's also a clock over there and a clock over there and a clock up there.
I can't find my readers. Can't read the little stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. PA's over $1 billion right now.
For what now?
For the Mega
lottery.
Millions. Yeah, it's over $1 billion. Isn't that like a tri-state thing? But I'm time to get a watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention.
You stupid bastard.
No, yeah, it's over $1 billion, and yeah, 1.1 billion.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, well, maybe I'll start playing because I don't play for anything under $1 billion. It's like not even worth to buy
before.
a ticket. Yeah,
like, you're like, it's only 380.
Honestly, I'd be more likely to play if they were to give like 100,000 people $10,000.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I'm not gonna. You got to be in it to win it. I ain't gonna win it. I ain't gonna waste my money. I've never been good at gambling. I don't like to waste money.
Yeah. Now I feel
unless
like
I bet on all of Alan's bets. It's in your head though. Just one. Maybe God wants to bless me, but I can't get blessed unless I buy that one ticket. Mm-hmm. Just one is all I need.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Alan says that if I win the lottery, I'm giving $1 million to
likely
Alan
to
for
find
a new gaming PC. Well, Dave ordered something today that's going to hopefully.
Oh yeah, we found out that the PC upstairs had 12 megabytes of memory. Is it megs or gigs? No, megabytes. So we're going to the max that the motherboard can handle. So we're going to 32, and that'll be here Sunday, and maybe we can all play. So that'll be interesting. All right,
but
let's
you can't play on Sunday because.
Oh yeah.
Work.
We'll be ready for Monday.
Oh okay. Monday.
Oh, kilobytes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I have
Dan.
no idea.
You're super helpful. Who the hell's messaging? Okay, so we're gonna. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah. A bee decided to come and die next to me while I was eating dinner outside, so that was nice.
Big fat bumblebee. He just laid down to rest right next to Dave, and we all took a bajillion pictures of
so
it.
there he is. He's.
You can't really see it.
Yeah, you can't see it.
You can't see it.
Oh, that doesn't help.
No.
Yeah, you can see it's. I don't know if it's a bumblebee or if it's not one of those asshole bees, is it?
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Wait a minute. Does he have a microchip on his back? He wasn't coming to die next to me. He was monitoring me.
It's like the birds that when we start talking about government and corruption and stuff.
Someday to
and there's
die
like
next
6
to
sparrows sitting along the power line next to our neighbor's
Mike
house. Mike B, what's going on? Mike! You have work in the morning? Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are here to hang out for a little bit. Yes, thanks for coming to hang out. Yeah. I hope to die. Okay, wait. I hope
next to Dave someday.
Oh, gosh.
Is Carl here? Did we miss Carl?
Carl's here? Carl is here. Carl is here? Carl is here.
Did I
didn't see Carl. I don't know. Did I miss Carl?
It's got a comment.
Oh, it's there. It's purple and I missed it. I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what people understand.
Okay.
Couldn't read it. It's such dark purple over there.
I know you've done something.
And then we
Hi,
almost
Carl.
missed where the heck is
Oh, Gibbs is here. Hi,
Yeah.
Gibbs.
Hello.
All right.
Fast
are we
chat
done
this
here?
evening, right?
Yeah, it's
I
moving
have to say,
quick,
I
man.
want to tell Carl, and all the other cat lovers, but our cat was chilling out in our entertainment stand on the Xbox today.
That's not a lot of room.
No, it's not. And anytime you try to go near him, he's like,
Skibbity pap.
skippity paps, you
Give
know?
you a
It's just
fresh
like,
skippity
all right,
pap.
like, you can just stay there.
You had them hot and ready.
I don't know. I don't even think it was on. The kids weren't playing, so it wasn't warm. But, okay, time to give away the mug. Yes. Yeah. This mug is exclusive to Patreon members, LLN Patreon members.
Yeah, you guys are on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for your support and encouragement.
Thank you very much.
It's
so nobody else
nice.
gets this mug except for LLN
I don't
Patreon
understand
members.
why you guys do that, but thank you.
We love you, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So let's see who's getting it this week.
It is mind-blowing. It really, really is mind-blowing.
Here we go.
Okay.
So these are all of our Patreon members. Some of them are on there a couple times because they're super generous, and we thank them a lot. And thank you, Aaron. If you want to help out the show and become a executive producer at
thank you, Aaron.
Liberty Late Night, have your name on the opening
Different
and closing
tiers,
credits.
You can, you get your name on there more.
You can go to the patreon.com/Liberty Late Night. We also have a Discord. Like if you get in there, you get a special badge or something with the Patreon.
Badges. We don't need no stinking badges.
But you guys like badges, we know that.
But you love the badges.
All right,
I'm not
let's
even
see.
in the Discord. I don't know how to work Discord, so I think I might just give up on trying to figure out Discord. I'm old. Whatever.
I'm starting to get used to it. I can kind of bop around on there a little bit now.
Let it go.
It looks like Nick Maples.
Nick Maples, winner. Chicken dinner. All right. Congratulations, Nick. Thank you so much.
Most people already have your address, so I will find you. I will find you.
It's only used for my.
And I will
am
send
a
you a
boomer,
mug.
I guess. I don't know. I ran into. Oh, go ahead.
Now what should we do? Because we can't do movie night Sunday night.
Yeah, Dave was forced overtime.
So I'm not going to be available for Sunday night. So maybe we'll do it Tuesday. So should we pick a movie and just do it Tuesday?
Yeah, let's do Tuesday.
You do, Carl. We need to get a P.O. box.
Okay, so movie night Tuesday night. I think is what we're gonna do. I love movie night. You know, I mean, Anarchy Night's fun, but it's also like we're hanging out here. Movie night's just like extra. Yeah. Oh yeah, all you guys got our address.
Did it die?
Oh no.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna.
When did it die? Oh, okay. I'll get it back. All right, so you got to remove him from all instances.
Okay.
So Tuesday night is going to be movie night. Okay, no nipples in the movie this time.
No more nipples allowed.
In the movie. It's not like we purposely pick a movie with nipples. It just happened to be that movie, Animal House, had some boobies in it, you know?
And somehow either somebody reported us or Twitch is super observant of nipples and found us. But if you want to watch movies with us, it's twitch.tv LLN Movie Night for now until we do get shut down.
Yeah, it's under construction. Okay.
And if you do hang out and watch movies with us, you can put in a movie on the wheel.
Right, Alan, right, yeah. Like, yeah, I know.
Hello.
Hello, yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
So we're going to spin the wheel and see what we're going to watch and try to find a way if there is a stray nipple. It can't even be a man's nipple, can it? Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so pumped.
Oh, good.
The Hitchhiker's Guide.
Actually, I got to start this meeting because he's already here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Great friggin' movie. Super excited. Hey, Brian. How you doing?
Let's go back.
Oh, probably, Brian. I believe it. It's really weird seeing me so close. Dave changed it here, and I'm like, yeah. Well, whoever is, I don't know, working for Twitch or...
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we'll turn that off.
So, guys, you know we have a guest tonight, right? I'm super excited. 'Cause I've been wanting to chat with this guy for a while, even though he was on here a couple years ago. But I was like, everything he posts is so good, you know?
Yeah,
we
he's
need
very
to chat.
inspirational.
Yeah, we need to chat. I need to chat. I need to...
Probably charge you that.
Okay, so go ahead, Dave. You can do it. Go for it.
I'll wait till he comes in.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll wait till he comes in. I'm all rushing it and everything.
We got to bring the audio and stuff in. And how was it? Was it the best damn kratom?
Was it the best damn kratom, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm going to turn that off there.
I don't know that I have even tried kratom yet. I should, but I get so nervous about trying things. Like, I'm such a weirdo.
You got nervous about me trying it that one time. You wouldn't let me drink.
I'm such a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. I'm just weird.
I think the audio's already connected. Are we good?
It was the best damn kratom. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I can hear you. You're a little quiet.
A little quiet.
I can bring it up, though. do this. You can keep talking to the
I'm
crowd.
I will. I absolutely will. So, I'm trying to think what's going on. Oh, there's going to be a big bonfire at the beach tomorrow.
Yeah, you sound.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Anybody out there got monkeypox? You guys get that yet? I heard it's
hey,
spreading
Denmar.
like crazy.
Hi, Denmar.
We can hear you.
Can
you hear us?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Do your job and entertain us.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm okay on my end.
I should juggle knives. I should learn how to juggle knives, right? Well, I was looking up news stories today just to see if there was anything weird or strange, not like news, but
how about
just
now?
like
it might have been
stuff.
my end.
So no monkeypox for you. Are we in? We good? Yay!
Okay, yeah, that was my fault. I
great.
didn't have my channel set up right.
Brian's got inflation pox.
All right, let me bring you in here.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see what
Okay,
this
you
looks
go
like.
ahead, Dave.
Let me make sure this... Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Except for what's up with that. Okay, go away.
They're doing their thing. But yeah, there's going to be like a big bonfire on the beach this weekend. They're celebrating.
I'll just introduce him. Okay, so he's a public speaker, consultant, breathwork facilitator, kratom dealer, and founder of Emancipated Human, Fernando Mises. Your dealer. usually I'll do like a meme dealer, so I just put kratom in there.
Yeah, there you go. Very nice. It's so nice to see you again. Thanks for coming back to hang out with us.
Oh, I am happy to be here. Back. Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, I know you're super busy. You have a lot of stuff going on. You are always on the go. Like, go, go, go. Is it the kratom where you get that energy from?
Dude, like, I'm partly, yes, actually. But I get the energy, from the idea, I'm a single dad with 2 kids.
Oh.
So I have to provide for a lot of time, and that's one thing. But on the side of that, like, I am burning with this purpose, and meaning. So like I'm I actually wake up and I'm like, okay, one more day, this is the mission,
Yeah. You only have so many hours.
Yeah, yes, and I was sometimes like when I'm pooping, I'm like watching reels on Facebook or Instagram, and there's this guy, mentor of Tony Robbins, and he said something like, they asked him, why do you wake up so early and why do you have like all these things going on? He said, if you were going to where I was going, you'll be up early too. And I was like, fuck, that's it,
That's it. That's great. So I need that.
Yeah.
I do not like mornings. I'm not.
We're kind of in our grind now. It's like where I go to work and I do the same things like every day, and you wake up and you homeschool and take care of the kids and clean the house. And
same thing every day, but just in different order. The milk gets spilled at a different time every day.
Well, I will tell you that, I'm also into mindfulness and all of that, and I think the idea is like we all have to do the tiny things, like the washing dishes, the making the bed, like all of those things. If we just switch to this is getting me closer to my purpose, to my goal. Yes. And like even my teeth, like this is getting me closer to where I need to go, like instead of like, oh shit, laundry again, oh dishes again, like, and I think that's actually the idea of bringing heaven to earth, like when you suddenly everything you do is like fucking special and spectacular and purpose, like spiritual,
Oh, I know. I've been listening to a lot of Jordan Peterson, and that's kind of the same message. But right now, it's like I'm learning. But Mary might be in a boat, or other people out there where, you're working towards a purpose, but most people don't have a direction. They don't have an aim. They're just going through life. There's no future vision of what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah, vision. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's when you wake up every morning like,
and that's the thing, I hear you.
I want to ask you about your breath work that you do. Can you tell us more about that and what it is and how people can get involved with that?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you for asking. So, okay, I have been learning and practicing a little bit of shamanism since, well, I started learning at age 20, but it was kind of like books and all of it. So, anyway, whenever I was doing my yoga certification, I'm a 500-hour yoga instructor too. One of my teachers, Mike, I questions, I'm like this 24-year-old really hungry dude, whatever, many years ago. And he said, well, I may have something for you. So he was the first person that ever took me on an actual shamanic journey. We were taking San Pedro cactus.
Oh, I've never heard.
This is like March of.
I've never heard of that
dude,
one.
Okay, so you're in for a treat. But I'm gonna edit my thoughts so
No, that's
they're
fine.
Linear and they make sense. So it was March of 2011. The first time I did it, we're in his backyard in Dallas, Texas, right? And so I come out of the tent because I set up my tent in his backyard. And I'm like, whoa. This is 9 hours later, and I'm all fucking sweaty and nasty. And I, Mike, so Rump is right? And he's, yep. I'm like, fuck. So that's kind of when
I think I missed that. It kind of paused for a second there. So what?
Oh, was that my internet? It said fucky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little glitchy right
let me
now.
change internet. It might die for a second.
No problem.
I'm writing down your question right now, Celeste.
Yeah, it might have popped off.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get him right back.
Yeah, if we can get a better connection, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So what was it called? What was the cactus?
Okay,
I don't know.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, if you want to disconnect and
refresh or
reconnect, I don't think I can do anything from my end.
I want to say hi to Adam. He's here. Hello, Adam.
I'm just gonna pull this up for a second.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can figure that out.
He's coming
there
back
he
now.
is.
I gotta
There
wait
we
for the
go.
whole animation thing.
That's okay. Bring that TV back down. Mm-hmm.
Right now, it says your mic is muted.
And you're good on your end here?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I can hear you,
And I can hear you.
and we can see you now too. I'll bring it back in. Okay.
So that's what initiated my journey actually through libertarianism, anarchism,
Yep.
that San Pedro journey. Fuck, are you frozen?
Are we frozen?
I'll move around a little bit.
I am so sorry. This
Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
That's all right. I wonder if our side.
I don't.
That's what I said.
I don't know how to do any of this, so.
That's all right. It's fun. People love the technical difficulties. I think I
yeah.
said that last time you were on the show. I've gotten a little bit better. The everything's a little
I've
sharper.
had a few years of.
I just don't see any movement.
Here, let me reset my video, see if that helps. How about now?
Move. Does that help? Yeah. Boomer alert tips. You should see me trying to just find people's buttons to push to say hi.
yeah,
I
no.
can't figure it out at all. I don't. Well, there's no real order. It's not alphabetized, right? So.
All right, I think he's frozen. Or
Okay, he
left.
might be.
You know what?
We'll just do it again. Because I'm really interested in the pretty much everything, that you have to say. So, make the clicky thing work. Yeah, clickety clack on a
Whoa!
Dave.
Look at that.
Whoa! Look at that. That's a lot of Dave and Mary.
Go away.
But no, really, one time Dave was like, "I can teach you how to run the show." I'm like,
I can almost automate it. I can't force I don't know when people are going to show up and hit the friends button.
yeah.
So I could probably actually add pictures to the ones that are missing. That would help out a lot.
Or just alphabetize and put names on.
We can't alphabetize them now because I know where.
Okay, no, that's fine. Dave already knows where they are, so it's totally fine.
To a certain point, the ones in the middle kind of I lose track.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Okay, so he's going to come back and tell us a little bit more
so
about
it's the same link.
everything that's going on. So yeah, I want to say this, that they're doing the celebrate thingy down at the beach this year. You know how they do that every year.
Oh, yeah.
The whatever days, and there's going to be like a big bonfire at the beach like tomorrow night. I don't know what time. Maybe like late. Like
a big bonfire.
Yeah, beach
with like
11.
a ton of people.
I don't know, probably, but I mean it's a beach. It's huge, I don't know.
Yeah, we can check it out. Your kids are yelling at you.
Are they saying mom?
They want to know what time.
Aaron had them.
Sheeran, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron. I told them. I said, oh my gosh.
No, we're not trying.
No, not trying to be.
Oh my gosh! Like we tell them, don't bother us. We're doing a show. We have a guest, and then they're.
Yeah. What time did I tell you? What time did I tell you?
It's like they know.
What time did I tell you? I don't know.
Now. That's always the time. I like Alan's answer. I get enraged.
Well, I should say right now.
I feel like they're like taking advantage.
Repeat it to me.
Oh.
Okay, 10:15. I love you. Good night.
Okay, so his audio's connecting.
Oh, okay. Connecting to audio. Okay, we're connecting.
What a fool believes he sees.
Oh, I can hear you.
The wise man.
Throw a flashbang upstairs.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you, yes.
Thanks for putting in the effort, man.
Appreciate that.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. Right.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Okay.
I don't have the audio going across, so we can still hang out with the chat
okay,
until we get everything all tightened up.
Dave's going to put out a new R&B album, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I got him a Triple M.
Yes.
Michael Motherfucking McDonald.
Oh.
That's Michael Motherfucking McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
There's inside jokes.
Well, it's from that podcast that you
that
listen
Time
to.
Suck, yeah.
That Time Suck podcast. And he likes Michael McDonald. Well,
hold on,
okay,
let me
Dave's
break
bring
it back
back.
in.
Can everybody hear?
No, nobody can hear it.
Nobody can hear
it. Might do it by itself. Did I automate that?
I don't know. Did you?
Yep, look
you
at
did.
that.
All right, so you were talking about your well, you took some cactus stuff and you woke up 9 hours later or came out of it 9 hours later.
I was awake, but like, you're in a different place, right? So anyway, I get out and I ask Mike, gosh, so is Ron Paul right? It's like, yep.
Okay. Ron Paul. That's where you got your libertarian moment.
That's what started
wow, that's
seriously.
So great.
Anyway, so that's how it started. So I started taking San Pedro, then ayahuasca, then mushrooms, and it took me, it kicked my ass. I learned, I grew, I died, I came back alive, all that shit,
I like that.
Several lifetimes later, I am not the same person that I was at some point.
Sure.
Now somebody said about psychedelics, beware of wisdom that you did not earn, because
paid for every
but by the way you're explaining it, it sounds like you did.
I mean, I do see what they're saying, especially because what happens is what I see so often is people that just go and drink ayahuasca and they're like, oh, I have this problem, I'm gonna drink medicine, and then they go and then, oh, I still have this problem, I'm gonna go drink medicine, people that have taken way more times than me and they're still dealing with the same shit, run away from those people. So what Mike told me, my teacher said, the hard part is not taking the medicine, the hard part is actually integrating what you learn, because that's where the rubber meets the road. What's the point of having all of this knowledge if you're gonna do nothing about it,
Mm-hmm.
So
That's true.
I think the knowledge that you haven't learned hurts you whenever you're not using it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I dig it.
So anyway, I've been helping a lot of people in that regard, like through ceremonies. But there was a bunch of people that would tell me, I don't want to do it because it's not legal, and I'm not about to shame anybody. Like, don't laugh. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. Like, okay, you and me may not agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Like, in fact, if something's illegal, it's probably more likely that I want to do it. At any rate.
But not everybody has the same. Not everyone's the same. So. Totally.
See, like, I want to try that stuff so bad. Like, I've done shrooms a couple times, but I was a kid and I wasn't looking for anything deep. I was just looking for another buzz, and it was interesting, and there was colors, and everything was bright and vivid, but I never got any kind of deep. Maybe I didn't do like the hero's dose. So I didn't do the right amount. It was probably just enough to get a quick trip. But now that I'm a little older, I'm looking for something different. It's like I kind of want to like try all this stuff. Like I want to see the interconnectedness of everything. I want to like feel that and get something out of it. Like, cause I heard like they're doing studies where one person would do like a big dose of shrooms, and like they'd quit smoking. They learn to accept their own mortality. It's like, and all these amazing things that came out of it. And I'm like, what was I missing? Or was I just not?
I need a little dose to help with my anxiety.
Or microdosing.
That,
so, like you can microdose, and that creates neurogenesis, which is like new connections at your brain, the cellular level.
I need that.
And so like you can't kill an addiction. But what you can do is create a connection that's stronger than the addiction. And that's how you overcome it. Oh. Because that shit will always be there. That's why they say, like, once an alcoholic goes, well, it's kind of true. But so, instead of like trying to fight it, just we have to create. And that's the same thing like that I try to promote like in anarchy. Like we don't have to fight this thing. Just create something better and people will go there,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like create something better. I like that too. A lot.
So, there was a bunch of people who, like, they wouldn't do it, right? So I was like, gee whiz, it would be pretty awesome if I could find something that will help me bring people to this state without medicine. And I mean, not just kind of like, And then,
breathing.
Like, I'm speaking at Acapulco, like 2017. I can't remember the day, 2018, something like that. And then, so Sean Stone, the son of Oliver Stone, is speaking there. And so at the end, like he was kind of like, it was me and then one guy and then him. So I stayed because I wanted to watch him, right? So at the end, he says, we're going to do like breath work on the beach and my girlfriend's going to lead it. And I'm like, who doesn't want to hang out with Sean Stone?
Yeah.
So I go, we're in the beach. And I mean, really, it was only like 20 people. It wasn't even that crowded. And so we're on the beach and like fucking ants are like attacking us and like, everything. So... But then and it's called breath work for a reason. Like you fucking work it. Anyway, so I'm doing the thing and I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. Oh, whatever. And then like at some point, it kicks in. And this is like the weirdest thing. You may relate to this, like as libertarians, sometimes it's not as easy to make friends. So we feel like a level of loneliness. So I was able to connect with some interdimensional like brothers and sisters. And I was just weeping because I was like, wow, like
from the breath work.
I don't feel alone. Yes. And so I was like, okay, this stuff is magnificent. I will do anything that it takes to do this. And anyway, so I did the training, I guess, for lack of a better word, because it's like a school of mysticism, but it's training.
Yeah.
So I did like the online because they're in like California or whatever, and. And then at some point, like you have to do the what is it called, the integration or something. So like I flew there for like a week, the intensive, that's intensive. And so we're like doing breath work like thrice a day, twice a day. Like, we're like crying, laughing, like anyway. So I did all that. So that's kind of how, like, what inspired me to do breath work. I was like, I want to bring healing and medicine to people that are not really wanting to do medicine for whatever reason, And so, like, even the coolest thing about all of this is, imagine, like, you can get into that state
just by breathing.
Yeah.
Because you got the
way.
DMT inside of you.
Everything does. Plants and animals.
Yeah.
You know, like you release that shit when you're born and when you die naturally. Sometimes maybe when you sleep. So like basically what we're doing is we're playing hydraulics with our body and poof, you know? It's amazing.
Wow.
You know Wim Hof?
It's kind of close to it actually. So what Wim Hof does is like he works with the sympathetic nervous system, and what I do here is with the parasympathetic nervous system.
Oh, I don't know the difference.
What
but yeah,
are
dig
the
it.
differences?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Okay, thank you for asking. Okay, so imagine fight or flight. You've heard about that. When you're in fight or flight, you're using the sympathetic nervous system, which is like rah, balls to the wall. Ah, that's why he feels no pain. He feels no cold. You know, like you're activating a little bit of adrenaline. So you don't want to be tripping and healing about your lost aunt back in 1997 when you have adrenaline in your
But
system.
you got to survive. You're in survival mode. Yeah.
You know, so what we do is through the same, like it's not the same, you know, it's like similar technique of breath work. There's some, you know, anyway, you're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest, recuperate, reproduce. You know, like you can't have sex when you're like anxious, right? So you know, it takes you to that side.
I'm very interested.
Yeah, because I remember I was doing the Wim Hof thing for a little while, and it was mostly just, and then I'd hold it, and most of the time I'd pass out. I don't know if I'd just fall asleep, but I'd wake up holding my breath. but then like when I let it out, and just the color like starburst and like that feeling like just like my body dropping through the mattress I'm in, and I'm like, I want to do this again. It was like really neat.
Yeah.
And it did, and then afterwards, like because we were really anxious at the time. Afterwards, I was just like just, bing, just calm.
It was neat. I only tried it a couple times, and I would like to.
But yeah, I'd like to explore that kind of stuff.
I'd
That's
like
neat.
to try.
Dude, I can do this online. If you guys ever want to do it, we can like.
Oh, good.
You know, do it Zoom. Now, I will tell you something, and this is something that I've seen and that my teacher warned me. It's like. So obviously, when you go into something, you have to know about it, right? So, but like a couple situation, like it will rattle stuff. So you know, just be prepared. Like if you feel like, you know, it may enhance some frictions. Like be aware, you know, because it's gonna bring everything out, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, we're together forever, so we might as well deal with this. If there's something simmering,
it's like we share a brain. It's really weird. It is.
And I know there is things, but we're pretty open and communicative, where we let each other know why we irritate each other. So
I love hearing that. That's one. Then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Let's do it sometime. And you know, it's kind of like a commitment, because the more that you do it, the more that like the little voice inside kind of tells you when you're fucking up, you know?
Oh yeah.
But you need that. You need to acknowledge that, and correct it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So it's a beautiful friend, you know? Like it doesn't mean that you're like never do stupid shit anymore. It just means that like, dude, I see what you're doing. I can see it.
I'm seeing it.
And you know what you're doing. Stop doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like one of my teachers said, like, you can only do something that hurts you when you do it unconsciously. So now they have a little conscious voice like, ah.
Yeah. Now you can hear that. Yeah. You can't get away with anything anymore. I like that.
No, but I still do stupid stuff.
Sorry, my kids are talking to me, and they're supposed to be sleeping soon.
Yeah.
And they're like, Mom!
Bring him on. We can talk with him too.
Oh boy.
Well, please talk to him.
We bring the teenager on.
No, he's pretty chill.
He is. He's a good kid. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes yelling.
So, what does it mean to be a shaman? What does that mean?
Shaman with guns.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, I didn't even notice it there. It was hiding.
Yeah, I'm always packing. You know,
Yes.
I've got enough dead threads to where like I'm never not carrying.
We'll
Oh
get back
my
to that.
gosh. Yeah. That's craziness. Oh, he just went over that way.
I was gonna say he took the grenade away, so we don't have that down here anymore.
So what does it mean? What What does that mean?
Okay, now, like, this is something interesting. Like, there's a lot of people that have, like, what's a good way to say this? They get really triggered when they hear people talk about shamanism, because, like, it feels like they think that you have to be a saint.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to attain that. Like, so I like to say I'm a student of shamanism.
Okay.
That's how I say, like, I practice shamanism. So what does it mean? And all of it, like, back in tribal times, the shaman was the crazy person that would just try to help people heal. Now, hear what I said. I help people heal. He didn't heal anybody.
Yeah.
So that's like the trick, If you think you're healing somebody, that's a bit of a trap, because you're not giving, or you shouldn't even do that, So when you actually do that, you're sometimes robbing them of their destiny. What I like to do is to, okay, let me kind of backtrack. When I started like actually learning hands-on shamanism, I used, like, they would say, bring your intention and all of this. So I had, like, I wanted to be able to do this and this and this, and then I was to just kick my ass, and none of the shit from the intention even showed up, So, like, I learned my lesson. I'm like, okay, my intention is truth and love. That's what I come with. Whatever you need to tell me, whatever I need to do, as long as it abides by those things, we are on the right path.
Right.
So that's the idea is now. That's one thing. Like shamanism, like, what do you do? Love and truth. And then in one of the San Pedro journeys, he told me that he wanted me to be active in the shamanic scene, but he said, like, that the era of the student and shaman is over. That what I need to help with is more like what Robert Greenleaf would say, first among equals. Like, I am not any higher than you. We are on the same plane. I am going to hold space for you to find healing. Which is vastly different than you come to me so I can heal you, Okay. So the way that it works is, people come and I create a firewall where nothing can come in that will hurt us, and then the person gets to do what they need to do, cry,
to heal themselves.
I have a punching bag to here in the gym, like, whatever needs to come. And then, like, when those moments happen, like, I see some of the things that they're going through, and the spirit moves me to say something. I ask a question or whatever, and that helps them guide wherever, So I think that's, like, a really beautiful thing, because like, I don't have I don't feel responsible, like, for, like, I'm gonna heal you. Like, no, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, we're bros, and I'm here to facilitate whatever,
Yeah.
I like how you said not to steal their destiny. It's like, because if you heal them, they learn nothing. Even if you could say something that fixed them, they got no new skills, no new knowledge, no new wisdom that's going to help them in their life. They just have this one little problem that's now taken care of. So you just create an environment where they can figure out how to fix their own damn problem. And then in that process, they become stronger, and they can use that new tool that they have to fix the future problems, the unseen problems. I like that a lot. That's neat.
You said it. That's exactly it, brother.
It makes me think of I watched the show Hoarders. Not a lot. I mean, I have watched it in the past, but
just like
people would, because there's in my life, there's somebody I want to help out, and I'm just like, I can't, like, go in and clean out the house because that's not going to fix the problem. Like, that's not
you
going
can't
to fix
just clean
the
it up
problem.
for them.
They have to learn the skills, and they have to part with these things, and they have to learn how to not do that. So, I mean, it's like,
same
similar,
deal. Yeah,
similar,
no, it's the same
yeah.
psychology.
They need
you can't
the
just
skills, but
solve
you
their
can't
problem
just,
for them.
like,
Otherwise,
look at
the
it,
problem's
it's all
still
clean,
there.
and then you come back, like, 2 weeks later, and it's just a pile of things again. So,
you don't learn your lessons, so you go back to the shithole.
Right. Yep. Boy, I like that. Oh, I am excited.
What was Celeste's question? unless you have anything more to expound on. But Celeste said something.
Well, okay. I think it's like I think that is scalable to all parts of life. You know, when we have our kids, and if we do everything for them, they're just gonna grow up to be socialists.
Right. No joke.
They're gonna be perpetual kids, and they'll never grow up.
Exactly. 10-4. Yeah. So if we do that for our partner, you know, same thing. Like another thing, like I have my mom's now living with me. She's 80, and sometimes she tells me, "Can you do this for me?" And you know, I learned something like in the elderly people homes. They say, "Do not do anything for them that they could do themselves." Yeah. Because then they continue to decline faster. Ooh. So I'm like, "Mama, you can do this," you know, or even like. Oh, what is like, you know, something to remember. I'm like, you tell me, precious one, what is it? You know, so I'm kind of engaging her mind. Like I don't like, and I tell her, dude, like sometimes you probably think that I'm like a piece of shit because I don't do the things you ask me to do, but it's not because of that, mother. It's because I love you. You know? Yep.
Yeah, because you know you want her to.
It's the same thing. It's like they're fumbling with their buttons, and it's like I could do it quicker. We could just be done with this, but you need to give them that last little bit of independence that they still have, that self-reliance. And then with the kids, like the same thing. They're fumbling with their buttons, but you gotta let them do it themselves.
Let them do it.
I always forget who says it, but the good mother inevitably or whatever fails. Like mother should fail to let the child like. To learn and grow, and it's like you got to let them go out there and hurt themselves and let them mess up so that they learn how to deal with the world.
Because I want them to be independent and be their own person and learn, and they're not going to learn from just me
get the hell out of my house
them
eventually.
Over and over. You know, it's like they have to do it themselves. Yeah, it's not easy.
5,000%, and you know, sometimes like I've seen like some parents don't teach or train the kids, and then when they ask them to do something later, then they do it wrong and they get mad. I'm like, bro, like you brought this about yourself. Like you didn't support this person at that time, you know? And you have to like be able to because there's like a lot of people with trauma that when they grew up, you know, their parents were like always wagging their finger, like they become perfectionists. So what that means is if the kid is not doing a perfect job, they're like, oh fuck you, don't do it, I'll do it myself, you know? So same thing, employees, employer. Like I really like that message because you know it's when it moves across life, like it makes it more true. You know.
Yeah. I meant to ask Dave earlier if. Oh, go ahead. Can I have a beer?
Music. That like before you move, like so.
Oh.
What I call the sonic. Fuck ADHD. Thank you. Sonic container. Like the music makes the experience significantly better. So you know, just putting this out there, like we can do an online version for you guys or anybody that's watching. We can like connect later.
I like that. Yeah. These online like meeting things are like terrible with any kind of sound other than voice. Like we've tried like having somebody at a concert and the music just mutes out and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's just I mean.
No, it's just the way it is. Like we heard the initial tone and then it would just be gone.
Can I? Is it okay if I ask you? I mean, you posted about it and about when someone came into your home uninvited. Are you okay with talking about that? If not, it's okay. I can move on.
I can share some things.
Okay.
So let's see. Ask me and we'll see if I can talk about that.
Okay. I mean, I remember reading it and thinking, you had your wits about you. Like you were.
Yeah, it's fuzzy to me. You just brought it up today, and I'm like, yeah.
I want to think that I would react the same way that you did, but
Can
I
you
don't
tell
know
the
that
story?
I would, and if you can't talk about it or don't want to talk about it, that is totally fine. I meant to have Dave message you about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you like some like broad stroke situation.
Sure. Okay.
Just because whatever. Anyway, so there was a person that like just came and they just wanted to talk, right? And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna ignore it, right? Like, I mean, fuck no, I don't want to. So they like were persistent enough to where I think my neighbor called the police, and they came and they told me, do you know this person? And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately. And so anyway, they told the guy, you have to leave because, and then the police officer said, do you want me to just pick him up and take him? I said, no, not really. I said, like, to be completely honest, I don't even like you guys. So like, I don't really like want any problems with anybody. Like, I no. He said, all right, thank you. I mean, super friendly, but like, why would I like, it will be consistent, I guess, with our ideology. So that person left, and then like, my daughter was coming home, and I told her, don't come because this guy is here, and if you get out of the car, try to get in. He's gonna, anyway, all that. Mm-hmm. So he left, and I told my daughter, okay, he's gone, you can come back. So she said, all right. And then the guy shows up again. I'm like, cancel plans, stay where you are. So he keeps like, just bothering. And at some point, I have 2 cats. And like the garage door, like, it's a double door garage. I leave a crack about yay high so the meows can go in and out as they please. Well, this fucker cat himself, like, he took his jacket off and like squeezed himself through that crack.
That's some crackhead shit.
And I'm like, anyway, so
they be doing
I have my I don't want to make claims because
that's okay.
Anyway, so I keep my tools in the garage, right? So he finds tools and like he starts breaking in through like the garage door. Now, mind you, this is something also kind of cool about the little voice that we were talking about, like, because that voice told me, get security cameras and install them now. I listened, I picked them up, I installed them, I bought fucking memory cards, so I'm ready. I didn't know why, that's just what the voice said.
This was ahead of time. Okay.
Yeah.
If I don't do what I'm told, I usually regret it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, this person, like, this is what I'm thinking. Whomever, I'll tell you, because me and my friends, we can open carry in Texas. Mm-hmm. Like, we did all of that work, right? So who consciously chooses to come to the house of Luis Fernando Mises?
Seriously?
Starting shit. Right?
Yeah.
Like, so my thought is...
Didn't know you that well.
Tell me what's up.
No, that person must not have known you very well.
I let that person live in this house for several months.
Oh my gosh.
So
they knew what they were... Oh my goodness. Well.
So, my thought is, they didn't think I was going to shoot, or they really wanted me to shoot so I could end their problems.
Oh, no.
Oh, suicide by Mises. That's not cool.
Wow, no, not cool, man.
Yeah. So, at some point, I tell my son, he's in the house, I said, go upstairs, go to your room, don't get out until I tell you.
Yeah.
So, I said, okay, like, this is getting pretty stupid, and I called the police.
So
not because I was afraid of me.
You hear him breaking in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the police, like, and I have my ear pods, and so I'm like this, like, I'm talking to the police, and I tell them everything. Funny side note, when I told the lady that I was armed, her tone of voice changed towards me. She wasn't as friendly anymore. Anyway, take that for whatever's worth.
That's our job.
Yeah.
Put away your fire extinguisher. Let it burn.
I don't hear anything anymore. And I'm like on the phone with the woman. And so I don't know where this guy is, right? And he's at an angle where I don't have a camera outside. I learned my lesson. Now there is one camera there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I opened the door. I'm like, what? Because I'm like, is the police here? What the hell? And he just fucking goes in when that happened. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
You know, that was a rookie mistake, I guess. You know, like, because Anyway, so he closes the door, takes his, you know, like, big, because it was kind of like cold, takes his jacket off, and he said, "We're gonna talk. And now shut up." And I said, "Do you want us to talk, or do you want me to shut up?" You know, I'm like,
shut up when you're talking.
I mean, I'm sorry, but like, the one thing, like, and I was telling one of my friends is like, I don't really get mad often. Like, what pisses me off is like when people do stupid things or say something. So like, okay, like, bro, that's not even logical. If you want to talk, why do you tell me to shut up? And that set him off.
Oh boy.
And he like just went after me. You know?
Wow.
So like, I discharged once, and it took the wind from under his wings. You know?
Yeah.
Suddenly, this big bad wolf was like, "Oh, that hurts." I'm like, "No shit, it hurt." You know? I mean, like, I carry a 40 cal, you know?
Oh.
So, like, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's a punch.
So, but, you know, in a nanosecond, like, I'm like, I don't want to be the angel of death of anybody.
No.
Yeah.
Unless, like, I'm about to die. Even then, you know? So another thing is, like, you know, all the, like, intricacies of that I can't talk about. So anyway, in training, you know, we were told that if somebody's under, like, substances or just too much adrenaline, when you shoot them in soft parts, they're not gonna feel it. Like, you can't stop anybody. So, you know, I'm thinking about that, and I said the only like way to really stop somebody is hitting them in the central nervous system. But that means that they can die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my options are central nervous system, soft parts, no, fail. Central nervous system, no, I don't want to do that either. So I just went hip bone.
Oh.
Wow.
You know?
Ah.
Like and it was like, pooh.
Yeah.
And I haven't fixed the hole because the bullet ricocheted, and I still have the wall as a memory sake, you know, on the wall. Anyway, so I had to just fucking get out, dude. Like, get out.
Yep.
And like, I don't really like want problems. I don't want you.
Yeah.
So finally,
Yeah.
police come. You know, when you need the police, like they take away.
They were like a
So-
half hour away. Yep.
The lady's like, "Put your weapon." Like, I have 911 in my ears the whole time.
That's right.
The whole time, so they can hear everything.
Yeah, it's all recorded.
Right?
That's nice.
Yep.
And so they see that, like, everything that I did
Yep.
was, you know, for all intents and
Yep.
purposes legal,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So the guy comes, like, they ask me questions. You know, they say, "Put your weapon on a table and don't be close to it." You know, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get shot either, so whatever.
I know how this goes.
Yeah. Side note, ADHD. The AT&T guy came to put our internet, and he needed to go like to the neighbor's yard, and he said, "Can you like just like show up first, because you know, so they don't do anything?" I said, "Bro,
Oh.
you're black and I'm Mexican. They're gonna shoot anyway. You know, might as well just fuck." You know?
What's up, sleeper? Thank you.
Anyway.
Gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, so the police asked me all these questions like, "How many times did you discharge your weapon?" It's like, once. See, most people, when this happens, they empty the mags. I'm like, well, like, you know,
Yeah.
what can I
Wow.
say?
Yeah.
Like, and you know, like, you're always like surprised, like, I didn't kill him, and I like, you know, just shot him once, and it was in a good place. Like, yeah, like, well, bro, that's why you train, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I've heard a lot
Keyword.
like dead man can't sue you. It's like there's all these other things, or empty the clip and claim insanity. It's like
Sadly, that's true, but I don't want that.
yeah. I would never
I
want
don't
to.
want to ever.
And what's
ever
crazy
have
in
to
a
kill
situation
somebody.
like that, now
Please
you're
don't.
holding a gun, he's coming at you. This is now a life and death for you. Like, even though it was before, but now you're holding a gun. If he overpowers you, then he has the gun. So you need to stop this right now.
Right. Right. Sleeper.
You know, and the weird thing is, like, he said, "I'm gonna fucking kill you and then take a shit in your toilets."
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, like, what a weird thing to say.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
know? So anyway, the police come and like they know everything. So I tell them a little bit of whatever, right? So like, you know, what happened, you know, like the gaps, filling gaps, and then I just pull out my phone and I show them, like, look. So I have like the recording right here, right now.
Yeah.
Like, he said, "Oh, you can do it." Yeah. Watch
And
it.
so do
they're
they,
watching
yeah.
like 30 minutes of the whole thing.
That's great.
And so, you know, they took my gun. I haven't gotten it back a year and a half later. Anyway, that's besides the point.
That is fucked.
That's not right.
Yeah, you know. So at this point, I'm like, bro. I said, okay, we'll see you guys later. Like they told me, okay, all is good. Toodles. And I said, bro, I have a class to teach in Austin tomorrow.
Oh
I
boy.
said, have a good class.
Wow.
What a nice state.
Yeah.
You know, because like I have all the proof, I have all the video, I have all the other, I have the 911 people in my ears, like everything.
All the proof. Yeah. Yep.
And I didn't like kill him or anything, like, you know. I mean, who wants to kill somebody, you know?
No. I mean, there's people.
Like, you know, this.
I don't
Like,
ever want to. Please don't come in my home.
Yeah, that's my
like,
biggest thing. It's like I'm ready. Please don't.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people like, give me a reason. I can't wait. I'm like, no, I don't want a reason.
I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to.
Because in my mind, it's like, I remember being a stupid kid, and it's like, you break into my house. I don't know your intentions. It's dark. I have children. I can't assume what you're planning on doing, so I have to neutralize the threat. You know, it's like, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to shoot some kid who is stupid and broke into somebody's house.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You're in this high adrenaline moment.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you had the wherewithal to say in your head, I don't want to have to kill this person. Like,
but I need to stop them. And you chose your target. That's amazing.
That's freaking awesome. And I'm sorry that it happened to you. When I read that, I thought,
But good job. Yeah.
It really, because that's, I want to be in that mind space.
So this dude recovered?
Quite honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as they are not bothering me, I have no beef.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. I'm sorry to just bring that up out of like nowhere. You might not have been thinking about it or talking about it.
Yeah, no, I haven't talked about it in a long time. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank
But
you
that's
for
an
sharing.
amazing
no, it's fine.
story.
Dude,
Yeah.
don't apologize.
Yeah.
You know, I think like sharing is helpful
Yeah.
just because it tells you possibility. Like, you know, like most people, like they don't even like think like, you know, they're like, oh, empty the mag or whatever. No, like you can be in a high adrenaline situation and still think clearly if you practice and like, you know, you can.
Yeah.
So commercial meditation, breathwork, all that shit pays off, you know?
It does. And training and just making decisions ahead of time. Even like, I don't remember. I never remember names or where I heard things, but it was like, make the decision ahead of time. Like, are you going to cheat on your wife? It's like those types of things.
Oh,
because you'll get dropped into situations, and if you don't already have the decision that you're going to make in that situation made, and you have to make it in the moment, you might make the wrong decision. So it's nice to think ahead to these things or train. You know, train for what happens if I'm in this situation. How am I going to respond? And if you already have that decision made, then you don't have to rely on your stupid ego to just make it in the moment.
Yep. Thank you.
100%.
I like that
100%. And you know, I have friends that sometimes like when they're in some vicissitudes, they call me and like that's my thing too. Like okay, let's get 2 steps ahead. If this happens, then what happens, and then what happens, and then we're prepared. We got this shit. You know?
What are you gonna do?
Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I like that. So I like that. So the shot to the hip stopped them right there. I like that. I like that idea because I don't want to kill somebody, but I need to stop them right now.
Right.
We need to get back to the range.
I know.
It's been too long.
It has been.
We're just going to pray and spray.
Ammo was so expensive for a long time, you know?
Oh, yeah. I won this one rifle at a gun raffle, which I guess nobody does, but the first one I ever went to, I won a rifle, and I'm like, oh, cool, I got my rifle. I bought the ticket, I get my rifle. And all the guys have been going for like 10 years are like, fuck you. Like, but this rifle that I got, it was some kind of weird round. It was like $1 a shot, and I'm like, I'm not going to go out and shoot for $1 a shot. So I ended up selling it to somebody.
Yeah, it's cool that you won it though, you know.
But yeah, practice with a 22. You can all day. It doesn't matter.
I want to ask you about the Anarchists. Now that's the show on HBO, correct?
Oh, I saw it.
And I have not.
We haven't watched it yet, but I saw some clips. This guy's a celebrity.
I know that guy. The meme.
Like the Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
had like
exactly.
friends like sending me that one.
What is that show all about?
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Was
and your take
good
on
or bad or
your take on it, and then I feel like some people are kind of like nitpicking stuff, and it's like, you know, nothing's perfect, so.
You know, and that's like one of the reasons why nobody likes libertarians. You know,
we're the worst.
Because they nitpick
everything.
Worst.
The worst enemy of a libertarian is another libertarian.
Oh, we will
exactly.
tear each other down.
I don't know if you've noticed, like in the last probably 2 years, I haven't really even like voiced myself to be a libertarian or an anarchist because, like, I mean, like, nah, you know, like I am philosophically.
Yes.
I just, you know.
But you're living it. I think to live it is even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the show, I'm gonna be like really honest. I didn't even know that it was gonna be on fucking HBO. So so the two producers, Todd and Kim, you know, I've known them for years. They've been to Acapulco every year, and then we talk, and, you know, we're friends. Like, they're really lovely people, and they're musicians, and I'm a bit of a musician too, so we have like that little, you know, by the way, like, Kim really wants me to push my career to comedy because she thinks I'm funny, and I'm like, anyway, so like we kind of help. Anyway, so at some point they're like, hey, do you have any fucking like footage? Because they don't have like 16 or 17, and like I always record everywhere I go. So I'm like, sure, that's fine. So I sent them like a bunch, like, you know, I boxed them like a bunch of gigs of video, and she said, oh, you know, let me send you a little bit of money to say thank you. You know, I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Like, you know, because like I'm thinking like, you know, I didn't know it was gonna be HBO. Right?
They're buying the footage.
Okay. Right, and then. She said, "Are you sure?" I'm like, no worries. And she said, "Let me just send you." And like, she sent me a big amount that I didn't even like. I was like, what?
What are you doing with this?
What are you doing with this footage?
I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, thanks. You know, like, yeah, that's like fucking, you know, a week's worth, you know, of work kind of thing.
Nice.
And anyway, so. And I still didn't even know that it was for HBO. So I'm just like, in my mind, I'm helping my friends. I help anybody that I can when I can. You know, that's how like my way. So if it doesn't hurt me, why the hell not? Anyway, so at this point, I still didn't know that it was HBO. So then Kim calls me and she says, I have something to tell you. I've only told 3 people. So you're going to be the 4th one. I'm like, oh, snacks. I feel like pretty amazing. Yeah. So she says, we're going to... go live on like July 10th on HBO.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I was like super excited, right? So anyway, a lot of the people that are like talking shit about it, they're like, oh well, fuck HBO, or, you know, I'm like, okay, it's not just HBO, like, and this is like the same thing, like, fuck the government, like, okay, the mailman, like, what do you mean the government? Like,
Aaron?
You know, like, it's just kind of like retarded to just make those huge generalizations. Anyway, so I trust and love Todd and Kim. You know, they're sweet people, like, and all of that. So they worked on this for whatever number of years, right? So when it comes out, like in my mind, I'm like, I know and trust these guys, so I know it's gonna be a good thing. But I also know that they probably had to add or grow, expand some parts just because, and this is what I was telling somebody, I can't remember who. Oh, my friend Jason Basler from the Free Thought Project.
Yeah, yeah, good dude. We had him on.
He's my best friend, and I was telling him, besides you and I, that we're like fucking geeky, most people won't just like watch just information for the sake of information, so they have to add like the love, a romance, tragedy, something, because like it's a lot easier for people to relate, instead of like just like fucking geeky content about anarchy, right? So anyway, it's called The Anarchists, not Anarchy.
Say hi to Ben White.
Ben White's here.
What's up, Ben White? Oh, his son calls me Monk Wick.
Monk Wick. We got to actually
Is that like a
meet
John
him
Wick reference?
in person. I'm so excited.
I like that.
Yep. And Melody.
They're making a new movie.
Desmond.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. It was great.
Dude, but it's gonna come out in fucking 23. What the hell?
Just keep them coming.
Well, so, the show is really well made, and I mean, it's HBO. They're amazing at cliffhangers. Like the first one is over, and you're like, I want more.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah, we're gonna have to screen that.
Yeah.
Then the second one, another cliffhanger, and then the third one is like you kind of like you're like, So that's kind of a. So now, it's a show that is going to show you the nice parts and the not so nice parts. Yeah. So it's gonna open you up. So some people are gonna like what I hear some people say is like, oh, they're not painting anarchism in a good light, and what I see is like they're showing reality. Yeah. Like you guys know this. Like half of the fucking movement is trauma and drama.
It is. Yeah, so much freaking drama.
I do not like drama.
It's hard to avoid. Like we keep trying to like slip slide out of that drama because it goes from every level, from the smallest Facebook group to the whole party to just everything.
In between.
Yeah, and everywhere in between. Like we get caught up in it, and I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. Like, I'm just so annoying.
I'm here to hang out.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. And like I know all those guys that are in the show. Like I was gonna say probably something illegal.
That's
all of the OG anarchists come to my house, and we have fellowship time.
Yes.
Euphoric fellowship time.
Absolutely.
Now, do you have the same thing that we have, where it's like when you're together with other anarchists, libertarians, whatever, we don't talk about politics. We're just together with each other, being humans, hanging out, and it's like there isn't a lot of talk about. Oh, I hate taxes. I hate the state. It's just because we know that.
Well, they're way more active though.
Oh yeah, you guys.
You guys feed the homeless folks. Like you're out there doing stuff. But we just sit around and talk about.
You said something that's like, and that's one of the reasons why I like Anarchapulco so much. I've gone to like a bunch of other things, and they're like, I mean, they don't have an off button for their brainy stuff. Okay,
yeah, like, maybe that's our angle. It's just we're stupid. We're just hanging out.
No. Hold on, bro. Hold on. So at Anarchapulco, this guy's like, so what do you think about Rothbard and this person? Like, and you've seen that meme with like Chadwick from Black Panther. I said, we don't do that here.
Yes.
I like that.
Like, bro, like, tell me about you. Tell me about you. Like, what have you discovered lately? Like, I mean, I want to connect with you. I mean, you and I know all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, why are we rehashing?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the gospel and the choir here. It's like we can just.
So,
tell me what you.
I really like that about Anarchapulco. Exactly. Yes. So, it's I love it. So when we're here, we're like, doing all the things and like, so I live, Dallas Fort Worth area, but we have like a third of an acre with a fire pit and like trampolines and like, it's we have a nice place out here and they all come and, whenever, Derek Rose comes through Dallas, they stay here. At some point, Kokesh stayed here. Like John Bush, like we all here have a good time. So anyway,
I can't wait to stay there.
We'll come
you guys come.
We got to get to Texas. We went as far as Tennessee. Been. We almost got a nosebleed. Like that was as far south as we've been. That was the biggest
road trip we took with the kids. So that was
Which is apparently
and I mean I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
You guys come and we'll like. I mean it's so I mean we don't do things that we can hurt ourselves with. No. We just have fun, have some drinks, and
nope, that's it.
That's all we do.
Yep.
And usually like on my birthday, like I have like 2 tents set up because there's always people that kind of drink a little too much, and I just throw them in the tent.
Oh, that's so great!
Like so, there's like I mean, last time like somebody hijacked my room. So I had like one drunk dude. Yeah.
No.
And I mean, I wasn't like, well, what do you do? Like they're drunk and they're like 300 pounds.
Bit of a party foul.
So, I had one guy there. And then one of my really good friends, Eric Delinsky, like, and his girlfriend, I'm like, okay, fucking Daniel's already on my bed. So you want you guys to sleep here? So like I had like 3 people in my room and, like, I mean, it's so much fun,
Oh, that sounds
so
like
anyway, so sorry. The anarchists. I really respect Lily. She's a freaking awesome woman. And you can see some of her progression through time in the show and, lots of love. Hensa, and I call him the Hensa-nator because like he takes bullets like a mofo, and he can laugh. It's okay. He laughs about it too. Yeah, I saw you, David, like kind of like, sure enough about this or not. Anyway, so yeah, I fucking love Hensa. What is it? John Juan Galt. Super. So you guys know John Galt?
I know the character.
I mean, it sounds
like okay. So there's this like half Canadian, half Colombian kid, really super smart crypto guy. He's in the show. Super all those guys that are in the show so far. Oh, the Freemans, of course. I love them and their kids. I don't have any like beef with any of them. Even like fucking Paul, like the crazy dude that was like planning on planting a bomb in an Acapulco like in 2018. And
what?
I mean, like.
Did he get better?
Oh my gosh, he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
What?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like,
we gotta watch.
You have to watch this shit. We're
gonna we will do the show. We'll figure out a night.
Yeah.
And we're gonna air it on our Twitch channel, our burner Twitch channel.
Yeah, watch stuff with people just to hang out. It's like we're in the living room together.
Like you did. You did it. You
just
did a screening.
A live party. Yeah, but like my one thing, just because out of love for Todd and Kim, just pay for the fucking app, $8.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because like there's so many people that are like, I'm gonna pirate it. Don't do that. Like this is something that pays our friends.
Be a good capitalist.
Anyway.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reward the creators.
Right.
Even the crazy Paul, like I was in okay terms with him too. Like I don't. So I remember that. Like I don't know if it was 17 or 18. Like, one of my friends was like the VP of sales of FedEx, and UPS. Sorry, and he told me, because I asked him about like weapons, and he said, "You're not shipping a weapon if you take it apart and send it in 2 shipments.
Yeah,
you're sending parts."
Yep.
Just like getting a carburetor or anything, you're not shipping a car.
No.
Yep. So anyway, we were all like, I mean, I really love Jeff Berwick. Like, he's been nothing but amazing to me. I owe that guy so much. Anyway, so because I love him so much, right? So I'm like here also protecting, making sure that fucking crazy Paul doesn't come, and I'm ready if he does, And So it was kind of stressful that year, you know. So
I bet.
I mean, in like in Acapulco, we're like doing drugs and drinking and having fun and being by the fire and this and that. But like, you know, I have my eye, you know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, a little not so humble brag. The former deputy chief of police of Carrollton, he said that I had like some of the like what is it, spatial awareness, you know, like he noticed like what I
keep your head on a swivel.
Always. Anyway, so you know, we were all prepared. Nothing happened, thank God. You know, I think I want to say that like there was me and a couple other people that kind of talked to this guy out of not doing stupid things. You know, so yeah.
That would be.
So watch the show, guys.
Yeah,
we are.
So like every Sunday, I have like, you know, everybody's invited to come here.
I wish you could just fly down. Be like, hey, what's going on?
I have like
you got the White Claws too.
You're drinking a White Claw?
I got the grapefruit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not my favorite, but it's not bad.
Yeah, all of them are kind of the same. You get the 6-pack. I got the one flavor. I got the mango, but I'm trying to watch my carbs. It's working.
I didn't even buy this. When I have parties, I stop buying alcohol.
People leave it there.
Like,
yeah.
The top of my refrigerator has like 12 bottles.
Wow.
Oh, people are dropping off bottles. Nice.
I'm not even kidding. Like, and then we have another refrigerator in the garage. Like half of the time is full of like drinks.
Wow.
It's good to be the host.
So when people come, they already know, and they just come and grab or bring or whatever.
Yeah.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
I like to bring something.
Kind of,
to share.
I love it.
So I saw you posted a picture. You were in a Tesla. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You said love it.
It'd be fun.
I've never been in
I couldn't
one.
afford one,
I saw
but
one.
I'd like to try it out.
I mean, I've seen them on the road, but I saw one up close at a show. And what are your thoughts on the whole?
Like, I don't think it's feasible nationwide, but it seems like it'd be fun.
What are your thoughts on Tesla? People buying Teslas, going
electric cars, basically.
Electric, yeah.
Well, I'm completely transparent. I had never even gotten into one before that one.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't buy it.
Right.
I only rented it because it was my son's swim competition, and I wanted him to get really excited. You know, I said, so because he really likes Tesla. So I'm like, all right, let's, like, he didn't even know. So, you know, we get out of the house, and then I just keep walking past my car. He's like, what's happening? And he sees it. Like, yeah, bro, I rented it. So, you know, we could just go to, like, it's like in Narnia, like an hour away. So I'm like, yeah, we can just ride this guy. So, whatever.
You don't have to charge. You don't have to charge it up on the way. That's nice.
Experience. You know,
I did have when you take it back, it has to be full gas or full tank or whatever. But like you can't fucking full tank it because like I had to go like to Fort Worth and then back because it's so far the refuel station. You know, it's kind of dumb. Anyway, so.
I didn't really know the context of it. I didn't think. I mean, I figured if you purchased it, you'd show. But I know you were sitting in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. It looks slick.
It does
it's
look
like
slick, yeah.
It's so minimalist. It's just the screen. That's all you got, and it's also scary because I know how much my technology fails.
Well, yeah. I want to just be in control.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like a control.
Like I grew up. I grew up in the age where it's like your car wouldn't start. You stuck a screwdriver in the carburetor, and you got some oxygen.
There's a way to start it. There's a way to start it. Yeah. Things are getting too computery with cars anymore. I wondered,
I'll tell you, like,
I think it's great that you did that.
It's so efficient. Like, so I had to kind of get used to it. So, normally you drive and then, you press the gas and then you release it to kind of slow down. Well, when you release the gas, it starts braking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like, immediately. So it's kind of like you're braking. So, I let go of the gas. Like,
oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I don't have to do that.
I did not know that.
So, no, I had to learn to kind of like, slowly cool out.
Yeah.
So like we're not sounding like Japanese people greeting. You know?
Yeah, it's almost like operating a video game. It's like either
Yeah.
go or stop.
Yeah.
Those are your two options.
Right. Yes, that's
Wow,
funny.
that's weird.
I had
So
no idea.
I asked my son, "Do you know how like Japanese people say hello?" And he said, "No." And I'd like do that.
I love that you did that though for him. It's like creating those experiences, you know, like that's such a fun moment probably for him. And
Oh,
a
that would be
great
amazing.
memory,
Even our kids would lose their freaking minds if we showed up in a Tesla.
Because I thought about getting. They do this thing around here in winter around Christmas when all the lights are up and it's snowy and you can like rent a limo at a discounted price and they drive you around town to look at the lights, you know. And I'm like, that would be such a great experience for the kids. Like, how much fun would that be? Like,
creating memories.
Yeah, creating memories. You know, just like how cool.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. I have to ask you.
And one of my really good friends. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, please, because I have it written down, so I will get to it. It's fine.
So this friend of mine, she said, I was kind of like 16 when she told me, she said, when we die, we don't take anything. Mm-hmm. All we take is our memories with us. So I make memories.
Yep.
Like, and this is a woman that travels to a new part of the world every year. And she's 70 now, you know, or 67, you know. So, you know, she's been to Turkey, she's like anywhere, she's been everywhere. And she doesn't go to like touristy traps. Like she was eating tortas in Argentina, like in fucking Christmas Day, you know, like she goes out of the beaten path.
Yes.
So she's like the one that inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Mm-hmm. That's like when we went down to Tennessee, it was the first like big, like I said, family trip for us
and we were balling.
But we rented stuff
for our level of livelihood.
Balling for us, yeah. But I was like, let's not go to like the places everybody else goes. Like I want to go to that like little place over there that nobody knows about.
But we also rented a Suburban.
Well, we rented a vehicle to drive down because our vehicles.
Like, our vehicles are so old, and I'm like, this thing has like a screen. It's got all the backup cameras.
You can start it with a button.
You don't put the key in it.
Crap! Like, oh my gosh, we have not bought a vehicle in a while, but we're blessed.
I feel myself. I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel and our one kid is like, oh, our cars are so old, and I'm like, but they work.
Yeah.
And we are blessed, so count our blessings. You know, they are fine. They are totally fine. Yep. Just because they're not that big SUV that we drove to Tennessee.
But also, we don't spend a lot of our money on monthly payments. We spend it doing stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
And living life.
Yeah. Because
that's important.
It is. Yeah. I'm like, no car payment.
Yeah,
like I will tell you, I'm not gonna buy a car unless I can pay cash for it.
There you go.
That's good shit there.
Yep.
Or like the way that I teach my kids is like, if a payment is going to be $500, $600, $700, $800, that's a liability of $600, $700, whatever, right?
Shit, that's a mortgage.
I need an asset. What? I'm gonna move in with you guys.
Okay.
we live. Yeah, we.
So like 6 something.
Like to get a fucking asset that is going to give me those $600, $700, $800.
Mm-hmm.
Because if like this month I've made $246. You know, like there's months like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if I don't make those $800, then what's gonna happen?
Right.
So, there's months that you make like, whatever amounts that, and then there's months that you don't make shit. So, so I don't want to be in a position where like if I don't because there's been times where like in 2-3 months I don't make any money.
Oh.
So, things get kind of like like, okay, now I have a fucking $800 car payment. Fuck that. So anyway, like I have a 2015 Chevy Traverse.
Yeah.
And it works fine, and it has 3 rows of seats, and we take it everywhere. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like I mean, I'm not. It's not new, but like it's almost like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You know that the guy like that the founder of IKEA. Like, he's a billionaire. And he kept his fucking station wagon for 16 years.
Good for him.
He's got that Taurus SHO still going.
Yeah.
So
that's my mindset, you know, like.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. I'm not trying to impress anybody.
And get a bunch of new stuff. Yep. Exactly.
So make sure you get Celeste's question.
Okay. So Celeste, she asked a new question.
Oh.
Our friend Celeste here in the chat, she wanted to know if you have a bidet.
Oh. A bidet.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
We do not either, but she does, and she really preaches it. And I'm like, why don't we have one yet? You know,
that thing violated me.
It is. Well, it's.
Well,
I've
recently learned about the prostate, and it was kind of awesome.
Oh my! I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second.
Oh, just because the guy said he.
Oh, okay. Oh, Celeste she only wanted to know because that guy wanted to poop in your toilet, so she wondered if you had a bidet.
Ryan.
I don't even wipe with like toilet paper because I think like you just kind of like moving the shit from one place to another. Like,
are you using?
So I use like baby wipes.
Yeah. Cotton out wipes.
I get like some from Whole Foods that are like. I mean, give me a second.
Gonna bring them out. Woo! Oh gosh.
Yeah. The Honest Company, and they're like mostly water. It says plant-based wipes, 99% water.
Nice. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Wait, those aren't flushable,
So,
are they?
can you flush it?
No,
okay.
But there's some flushable. But even then, like when you know how that shit works, you don't want to flush them. You know?
Yeah. I know. I tell the kids, I'm like, one wipe, and the other ones have to go in that trash can over there, which is covered. But still, yeah, you don't want to clog up anything.
Okay,
you know?
I'm gonna bring Ryan's up.
No. Okay, but then I'm gonna ask my question so that we can just
like. There's people that stand and wipe. Have you ever heard that controversy?
There's people that what?
Stand and wipe, like.
Stand and wipe.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay.
If it works.
Yeah.
Welcome to Liberty Late Night.
No, it's an ongoing.
It's just there's just a thing in our.
And I learned it from my job now because they put all those camera flushers so that you don't have to touch the flusher because of COVID.
So you get up and it flushes and you're like mid wipe.
Yeah, and then you go in there and there's just a bowl full of toilet paper. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a real thing. Yeah, like people are doing this.
Do that, yeah. But hey, if it works for you, as long as you're clean.
I learned it's a developmental thing. Like because as a child, like you stand up and your parent wipes you.
I don't have my kids stand up. I never.
I know.
I was like bend over. Never. It was like stand. Never. But I'm not judging.
No, this is a big thing. But like every time I post it, people are like, "What?"
Yeah.
These people exist.
Now, like you got me thinking. Do I do that?
I mean, maybe you hover
over.
No, I think
it's like mostly kind of like go sideways.
Like a hover?
Okay, so you're from behind.
Okay.
Because and then there's the from behind, and then there's the in the middle.
How did we get here, Dave?
Like who does that in the middle? That makes baby Jesus cry. How do you
Oh gosh. Gosh.
Yep. You grab, you pull off to the side, you reach in, and you take care of business. That's.
But then it goes to your pee-pee.
See, and I think it has to like who wiped you, your mother, or your father, how they taught you to do. It's there's so much psychology to it.
Front to back.
Yeah, front to back always.
That's a woman thing because you don't want to get fecal matter in your.
It's not.
You don't want that in your balls.
Yeah, you don't want that going up in there. Yeah. We're going to have a chat later.
That's fine. I love that this got here. This is great.
I actually
do a wiping workshop, dude.
Oh, yeah, because
there's and nobody
with live presenters.
And then we watched this video of this guy who, as like a grown child,
like a 7-year-old,
he would climb up on the counter and look in the mirror to make sure he was doing a good job.
It was just it was cartoon.
I thought we all did that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kidding.
This is great. I love this shit. This is some old school
I love this
LLN shit. Yeah.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. You are are so fun. I have to ask you about your cat. We recently got a cat, even though we were
the cat got us.
The cat got us. We're like, we're not going to get a cat.
Yeah.
We're not going to have any
That
pets. You know, we have the
showed
kids.
up
And he showed up at our doorstep, and I was just like...
He was adamant.
Yeah, I'm like
I belong to you now.
Owner? Like, oh my gosh. You know, and the kids are like, can we keep him? And we tried to find the owner. I mean, we did all the, social media stuff. We took him to the local places, checked for chips, did all the things. Nobody claimed him. So he's ours. And, but your cat, like, you have a special relationship with one of your cats, huh? Like, is it a he or a she?
Well, with both.
Okay.
Yeah, so Merlin, the first one that we got was Merlin, and his dad went through a divorce, and he moved in back with his parents, but the parents had like a bunch of other animals, and freaking Merlin is like a fucking gangster. Like, he attacks I've seen him catch birds in mid-flight. Like,
wow.
This guy is like, oh my god, yeah, this dude is fucking Spartan almost. Anyway, so they had him only in a room, so he couldn't, he was going crazy. So we kind of fostered Merlin for a while, and then the dad's like, things are not getting better. I was like, well, we can keep him, that's fine. So we adopted Merlin. Mind you, he's like a fucking OG, right?
Right.
So then another one of my friends, he's posting about, I think they were having somebody in his family was having rough times, and they couldn't keep the cat, and I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
And so I drive to Houston from Dallas. That's like 3.5 hours, 4
Such a
hours.
big
Okay,
state.
yeah. I'm like, what's the... Yeah.
Got the cat, drove back the same day. And so, tiny itty bitty, I think like 2 months old or something tiny, right? So for the most part, she lived in my room, and I would, because Merlin is whatever, I would only connect them with me present, because the very first day that they met, he attacked her, and I saw him with a handful of kooky hairs in his mouth. This guy is ruthless. So anyway, I had to take her to the hospital because she had oh my god, freaking I stopped it in time, otherwise it would have been a thing of the past. So it took me 7 months to get them acclimated to each other. And you know how kids are. So think about Cookie being a baby as a little 5-year-old that always is bugging you to play.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's Cookie. And Merlin's a 42-year-old OG that's just gonna shoot you if you approach him. Get
off my lawn.
I don't know what your intentions are.
Yeah. So now finally, I can leave them without after 7 months. So anyway, so Cookie, she has her own little bed here. She sleeps with me.
Aww.
Yeah. So, and she's tiny, so that's why I have a little more, I guess, accommodations for her.
Sure. Yep. Do you find yourself being more of a cat person or a dog person, or just animal lover in general?
I didn't know I liked cats as much as I do now.
Mm-hmm. I was afraid.
And why? Did you have a bad experience with them?
I don't think just that I never really had an experience with them. I heard other people's experiences, or I never got to snuggle with one, and then they'd sit behind me at my friend's house, right here, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's gonna attack me, I have to go now.
Cats are wild, man.
So I would
Alien
always
species.
feel very nervous around them.
Okay, so I had dogs growing up and all that. So dogs are they're always happy to see you. They always want to go with you, and they get so excited,
Mm-hmm.
and they drop shit, and really
Yeah.
all that. And then cats are I will bless you with my presence today, human.
Yes.
You can pet me now. Okay, that was too late.
Too much.
Yes.
Too much.
Yep. Too much love.
You get this.
Hi, Alexander.
And
that's the truth.
Yeah, but I learned that when they kind of do this, that's blowing you kisses.
Yes, the slow blink. My kids told me about the slow blink when they just kind of stare at you and they just blink slowly. I'm like, oh, he loves me. And I'm like, I'll slow blink back at him. Like, whoa.
They don't have the
I
capacity.
do the
for love.
same too, and then like they chill, like, you know, 'cause I pick them up like a baby, and I blink, and then like, okay, fine. So, and you know, I think so. I've studied quite a bit about it. Like, I think dogs are fantastic. Like, I still love dogs, but I think that cats are able to sense more things. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the on Instagram or YouTube the people who teach their cats to use those buttons to speak? Because I totally want to do that. I want to do that. I'm like, Simon,
I don't know.
Mom, toy, you know, like, yeah, or, oh gosh, I want to do it. I love it.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
I'm training Cookie to use the toilet.
Oh,
Okay, tell me about that. Oh my
working?
gosh, how's that going?
Like, so she had a little bit of a regression because she had a little traumatic event to where like she escaped and took 2 days to come back.
Oh,
gosh,
wow.
that's so scary.
So anyway, she you know, we had to start over, and like fuck. Anyway, so you buy like, I'll just show you.
I wish there was a talk caller. Yeah. Oh, animals and earthquakes and any kind of. I feel like
So
they know what's going
this
on. Oh.
is a sandbox that goes on the toilet,
Oh my gosh.
and so they just start using it, right?
Okay.
And then like after 2 weeks, like I don't know, like it has perforations, right? So you make a baby hole, and then the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger to where now they're just shitting from here,
Oh.
you know?
Oh,
And then they just use the toilet.
Toilet.
Rad.
I believe
Yeah,
the
because actually,
videos, O'Brien.
our
I
cat
believe
took
them.
a shit while we were down here, and
I don't think he covered it up. I think he was like, "Hey, you guys."
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, and especially like when you travel and you wanna like take your meow meows with you, you know, they can just go pee pee or poo poo.
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah.
Because who wants to have to deal with you know, when so we traveled and we had our cat at the time, and it was the first time leaving him for more than a day. You know, we had our neighbor come over every day and give him food and water and sit on the couch and hang out, you know. And she would send us pictures like, he's fine, you know. And I was like so worried, like he needs noise. It's constant noise in my house. So,
because
you
we
know,
have kids.
Yeah.
So it's chaos.
And I'm like, it's going to be too quiet. And everyone's like, it's okay. He'll be fine. We came home and he was just so happy to see us. Like he meowed
a lot. Like the first time he saw us.
Like a ton, just meowing at us. And I was like, oh my gosh, you love me. Oh, you miss me. You know, like not just me, but everybody. But, yeah, I love that little guy so much. It's so like, yeah, I love him.
Nice. We'll post more pictures of him, you know?
Okay,
we
I
all
will.
want to see cats.
I know. We need cats.
The
We need
internet
cat
is ruled by
pictures,
cats.
Yeah, in our lives. So I don't want to keep you much longer because I mean, I don't know. Like we've been chatting and
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun, but I can talk forever. How was that cold water bath?
I just have to get the kids to eat pizza.
Okay, that's good.
Like
Yeah.
we have some time. We're
Okay.
late nighters, you know. We're Mexican.
Okay. How was that cold water bath? Like I saw you do that, and
It's some more Wim Hof stuff. Yeah.
I
was doing cold showers for a while.
I've done cold showers before, but only for small amounts of time. I can't imagine
30
submerging my whole
seconds or
entire
something.
body. I could barely get into the pool in our backyard that is like heated by the sunshine, and I don't know what degree it is, but I'm like,
Yeah.
this is cold. It's so cold, and you're just like, whoop, in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you mentioned cold showers. Like, despite my height, because I'm only 5'9", I was in the varsity basketball team.
Oh.
So ever since then, soap activates better with warm water. So, you know, I would wash myself with warm water, but then I turn it all cold.
Yeah, I was doing that.
And
for a
then
while.
I just breathe for 2 minutes, in cold water. Now, cold water in Mexico City is lukewarm water in Texas.
Oh,
Yeah, and
you know,
it's like Northwest
That's
Pennsylvania.
true.
I was like so worried about the wintertime. Like
it the water is so
The
much
city
more
water?
cold
Yeah.
when you're taking a shower in December, January, February.
I mean, my daughter, when she turned 15, instead of a party, she said, well, we should go to Manhattan. So we went 2 weeks to Manhattan. Cold showers in Manhattan were cold as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's
You know?
cold water.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
In
work
December?
up to that.
Like, no,
Yeah.
was it February? Shoot, that was.
Oh man, yeah. Yep.
What temps are you guys dealing with in December, January, February? What's it like for you?
Oh my gosh! Like, okay, we have nice weather. Like, our winter is, I mean, we get down to 30, you know, things like that. And so February, every year, we have 1 week, sometimes 2. Like, this past time was 2 weeks. So it gets like 25, 26, 27, 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the extent of it. And then it goes back up.
And that is rough, you know, if you're
It is. It's
especially if
cold.
you're used
Yeah,
to
it's
the
cold.
warm
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I do not like winter, but I also don't like bugs. Like, what kind of bugs do you guys deal with where you are? Like, what does stuff just find its way in and you wake up next to a
Socialists from
scorpion?
California.
No.
I'm
Those are
only
the
kidding.
worst.
Ah shit, another one got in.
Those are the worst.
I shouldn't have said that.
You're fine. Because everyone here
Um,
pretty much agrees. It's all
We get wasps, but that's about it.
good. Really?
I mean, we have like we have cicadas. We have like, I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
like,
We have
you know,
those, yeah.
stink bugs. If you have
Yeah.
like a horticultural box, they're like gonna fucking eat your
Yeah.
leaves, you know. But like, we don't really have like, I mean, in this area, it's okay. So I don't know. I just learned this like, I don't know, 2 months ago. Like, the DFW area is like one of the greenest areas in Texas. Like, you know, almost foresty. So anyway, it's kind of green, you know. So we don't have like, I think scorpions are more in rockier areas.
Yeah.
So what is it, like 2 hours south? I was working for a nuclear power plant pretty regularly, and I got stung by a scorpion there. But that's like rocky, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Over here, I have never seen one here.
Okay.
Like, the spiders are like wolf spiders. They're like bros,
Oh,
you know. Like,
they're-
if I find one, I'm like, okay, your name is Bill, and you're gonna live in that corner, you know.
Oh.
No, wolf spiders are big.
Okay, so yeah, because they're big here. I can't imagine there, because I mean we have the winter and everything.
Okay,
like-
that's reasonable.
Okay.
But yeah.
but you just name them and be like, hey, you're part of the family now.
Yeah,
you work here now.
Like, I'm so geeked that like I fucking always have my headlamp on. So I go to the backyard, and at night you see all the little eyes looking at you, like the reflection of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never alone.
I'm getting
Never-
mixed signals here. We just have wasps, but there's all these eyes.
There's all these eyes.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
like,
gosh.
spiders are everywhere, dude. You know.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'll have to come visit though. I think
Yeah.
I can visit.
Just see how it is. You know, test
see
it out.
how
Test
it
the
is.
waters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I'm sorry, I got diverted. Like, so you asked me about the cold bath. So and I started talking
Oh,
about
that's fine.
showers.
That's
Okay,
me.
so no, that's me too. Anyway, so I was trying to get like, so my friends that do it are like really investing, and they buy like these fucking like freezers.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to have to spend like $500, you know?
Metal
Yeah.
tub.
Like, I mean, it's not that I can't. It's just like I don't want to, you know, like. So, I went to Amazon, and I found like an inflatable one for like $50. I'm
Yep.
like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
I'll do that. And so like, it's kind of funny because like the very first time, like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I went to like 7-Eleven. I grabbed 4 fucking bags of ice, and I pour them in. And I get in, I'm like, okay, this actually feels like I'm swimming in a pool. It's not
Oh,
like
no.
not cold enough. What the fuck is this, right?
Not cold enough.
So, I mean, it was nice water, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, so the next day, I fucking go to Home Depot and I buy this shit, you know, so I can like look at the temperature
Oh.
of everything,
Oh,
you know?
there you go.
Like, so, like, and like, I go and buy 6 bags of ice. I'm like, this is gonna do it. And I do it, and I'm like, okay, it's cold, but it's not cold.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You need to shock
You know,
the
like,
system.
okay, I see, okay, that's like 64 degrees. And, you know, I took the kids to like Newport to, you know, just to kind of frolic. And we got in the water and it was 52. So I'm like, okay, that's probably the goal. 52. Yeah. So then like 2 days later, like, cause I don't want to do like every day. Cause like $15, $18, like, you know,
Sure.
it's more and more like, oh, shit. So I bought like 8 bags of ice. And like, you know, because I'm a man, I'm just going to do one trip from the cars. Like, oh, these fucking bags. And I pour them into the fucking thing. And like, I grab my little gun. I'm like, oh, 50 degrees. Shit. Yeah. Like, oh, hell yeah. So I get in and it's cold. And, you know, the balls shrink. And you're like, fuck. So I get in.
They retreat.
So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. When the ball shrinks, it's good water. So, and like, I think I was able to be there for like, you know, I don't know, 3 minutes. But
That's
then
pretty
like,
good.
because I do like, you know, meditation and breath work, like, like my body starts warming up. And I'm like, I don't want to, no, stop.
Yeah.
You know? And like, okay, so I used to go to this spa in Dallas. So I still go, but, you know, haven't less with the King Spa. Anyway, it's like 50 degrees. And, you know, I get in and I just sit there and I meditate and I breathe. So I'm able to withstand like cold really well. Anyway, so this was pretty fun, you know, like to be able to do that. But I'm like, I don't want to have to spend $18 every time I want to get into the cold water, you know?
Yeah.
Just come hang out here. Yeah.
In December, we'll
we get
take
months
you to
of
the
that
lake.
shit.
We'll take you right down to the lake, and you can just walk
Chip
right
through
in.
the ice a little bit.
And
Sounds
sit down.
great.
Yeah. I have had so much fun hanging out with you, and I want to know more about how, like, can people connect with you for the breath work? Because I know I want
I got all the links. I'm about to dump them.
Okay, good. Dave's about to dump all the links because I'm very, very interested in that, because I am a person who wants to have an experience, but my anxiety gets very nervous about taking anything. So it's like, I'm even nervous about like breathing in too much. Like, oh, am I going to pass out? But if I pass out, I just pass out. You know, you get back up, right? So I'm very, very interested in that. I want to know more. And I appreciate what you shared. And everyone can go back to the beginning of the video to see that, because I'm very excited about it. But Dave's going to dump all the links. But you can go ahead and say where people can find you for the things you want to share with people.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Facebook is probably the best place. On Instagram, I just post my cats and, you know, silly stuff and food and
right.
You know, I think Facebook is more the better place. My kratom shop is bestdamnkratom.com.
Yes.
Can't miss that.
I know we talked about kratom a lot last time, and so I wanted to talk about other things.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in trying kratom, get the best damn kratom.
Yep. And there's a lot of people here who will say that they have tried it or still use it all the time. Yeah, because I would like to try that also. Yeah.
Well, we had Ben White here. His wife texts me because, you know, people know to not call me because I would never answer, you know. And not even to my brother half the time. And I text him like, did you both dial me? Anyway, so Melody texts me and you know, she's, can I get a kilo for Ben? I'm like, shit, yeah. So we just, you know, they live kind of here and I live kind of here. So we meet like a 7-Eleven, so it can be like immediate, you know, drug deal in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here's a saran wrap bundle. Here you go.
Also,
I'm so proud
I have nice bags.
You have nice bags.
Yeah. So yeah, they're sweet people. Like, you know, they're here all the time when I do parties or like the watch party. Anyway, so yeah, we have Best in Kratom. EmancipatedHuman.com is my consulting firm. What else? The Dollar Vigilante. I write for Jeff Berwick. You know, I do the expat community stuff.
Nice.
I am working still on my breathwork page. So, you know, that's it's gonna come out. But anybody like now, I will have to say something. Some of the downside effects of visibility is like there's a bunch of scammers pretending to be me. Now, I will say something.
Yeah.
I will never, ever initiate conversation via Messenger without you knowing that I'm going to do it.
Yeah, don't
I may tell
send
you in
him
the
crypto.
comments.
Yeah, I saw Trisha.
No, yeah, send me fucking crypto.
Trisha posted about that.
You're not going to ask for it.
Trisha posted about how there were so many
so many crypto scammers.
So many scammers trying to be you. You know? And it was like, no. That's sad. That's so sad.
Yeah. Well, but again, unless you're Miley Cyrus or Paris Hilton, I will not initiate conversation.
We're good here.
I mean, you guys are my friends, so we will talk.
Oh,
but,
sure.
You know what I mean.
But yeah, just message out of the blue, like, hey, first time messaging.
I got this business opportunity for you.
Thing.
I need you to send me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And that happens with Jeff Berwick too. Like a bunch of I had a call from a fake Jeff Berwick, and they went I don't know if they're really retarded, but they're putting their phone on a monitor of a video of Jeff Berwick talking.
Oh my gosh.
Do people really fall for this shit?
Somebody must.
Do they think that people are that dumb?
I heard that they dumb it down so that they can weed out the smart people and just get the dumb people.
One person has to have fallen for it. Yeah.
So the smart people they don't waste their time with. Know this is dumb. But the dumb people are like, okay, this seems reasonable.
Yeah. So there's people out there that would.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's why the emails have typos and the subject line looks like garbage or it's like if you fall at that point then you're worth investing time in.
Alexander says, I'm so antisocial. I would have just stopped at I'd never initiate conversation.
Yeah.
He's just so
antisocial.
I'm
not antisocial. I'm really, friendly, but as far as new people, a bunch of requests, unless I know you and we have a connection already,
Yep.
So
and people need to know that. People need to know that you're not out there. It's not you, right? So and you can find him on Facebook and be
at
connected.
The links I've shared.
Dave has shared links so that you can find
and
him
they're in all the video descriptions.
And then you can connect there, So I want to set up a breathwork thing. So let's talk about how we can do that. We'll message, over the weekend or in the next week. But I am really
I like that stuff.
Very interested in that.
Let's do this, guys. Let's do this.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming back. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. Say what you want. I mean, I'll stay here forever.
I will tell you, as far as breathwork goes, it's okay. I'm editing my thoughts for the sake of.
That's fine.
That's fine.
So whenever I've had a friend who has cerebral palsy, and he did breathwork with me, and at the end he said that he didn't see anything, he didn't feel much, he was really present, and he said, but I can feel muscles right now that I have never felt before.
Wow.
That blew me away.
Yep.
Now you get to the other side of the spectrum with Louise seeing fucking aliens, So what I'm saying is there is a spectrum.
Yes.
And you shouldn't expect one thing or the other because
I just want
again, love and truth, whatever fucking comes.
I was going to say, my intention, if I'm going to bring an intention, it's just to have the experience and hope for, a good experience. That's what I want to have
there was those ancient ideas of, the whole Jesus thing being a mushroom cult. But when you do communion, your conscience has to be clear when you do communion, and it's I feel like it's kind of the same thing. It's you need to get your shit straight before you travel on one of these journeys.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel but I have a lot of shit. So.
I thought that was kind of
think they help you to get your shit straight.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
because when I started, I definitely didn't have my shit together. You know, I mean, at this point, I don't know much. Like, it's on the right direction. We're getting there. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a destination that you ever arrive to.
Mm-hmm.
But it maybe the communions are more.
I think for what you're saying is like not having.
Yeah, but
like,
it's like you're gonna have a bad trip if your soul isn't.
Oh, I see what you're
okay.
saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So
that totally makes sense. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So like, don't be in like super conflict. You know.
Yeah.
And this is one thing that I see, especially people from this country do. Like, when the diet restrictions come, like, oh, nobody's gonna tell me what to eat. You know, like, diet is pretty important. Like, you have to eat clean. You can't eat some like fermented foods. You cannot eat meat. You know, you cannot have sex 2 days before. You know, in some cases, like, especially with like ayahuascas and Pedro, like, there's some fucking like restrictions. Like, you can't do, like, you cannot, not even with yourself. You know, you cannot use your hand. No, you know, like, and 2 days after.
After.
Oh my.
So, okay, I'll tell you, like, so the same fuel tank that we use for spiritual journey is the same tank that we use for sex. It's the same energy. So, you know, in that case, you want to have your tank pretty full.
Okay.
You know, to explore those things. So, yeah, I mean, everything has a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, the fermented foods is important. The meat is important. Like, you know, things like that.
Wow.
Man, I love that shit.
That I love it. Yes. Oh my gosh. So please get your breathwork site up so we can read more.
Yeah. And thank you for coming in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm always so nervous, like, invite people on. Like I know you're a busy guy, and I'm glad that you spent this time with us.
Yeah, for like several months actually. You posted some things, and I even screenshotted on my phone, which is probably dead now. But I'm just like, this is the stuff that, like, it makes me pause. Like, I don't really scroll through Facebook. I mean, I do, but I lurk. I don't always comment or like on things. But
meaning's so important.
I'll pause at your stuff, like, oh my gosh, okay, like, save that picture, save that quote or something, because it stimulates something in me. So and I really felt called to tell Dave, like, we need to get him back on. I need to talk. I need this. So I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
She's gushing.
Stop apologizing. No, this is awesome, dude. Don't apologize. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited to have you back on. Thank you so much. And we are going to be in touch about breathwork and
I need to get back into that.
Kratom and more. So thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm happy to have been here and for the opportunity to connect with you guys and chit chat and, you know, like, have a cool convo. You know, when Dave invited me, he said, I told him, you know what? I really don't know if I committed to something with my kids or not. Let me get back to you, you know? Like, there's so many things that I have to come, like, I'm so glad for Siri and Alexa, you know? Like, I'll be so lost without them. Anyway, so anytime that I can, I'll be here and you know, hang out with you guys and shoot the shit. You guys are awesome.
You're fun. Oh my gosh, you're so fun and funny, like, hilarious. Yeah, but also that deep, like, talk. Yeah, it was good stuff. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you guys for having me, and we'll stay in touch. We'll do breathwork. We can do it online, you know?
Okay.
As long as we have good internet connection. And for anybody that's interested, you know, we can definitely get something going. There are qualifiers, you know, like in, you know, other conversation or in person, you guys and I, you know, like people that have epilepsy or like high blood pressure, like, you know, kind of thing. If you can ride roller coaster, you can probably do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. I just can't spin in a circle. It makes me dizzy. That's all. Anymore. Since I've had kids, I'm just like, I cannot do one circle. They're like, turn around. I'm like, I'm going to fall over. I can't do it. Something weird about my brain. But so yeah, everybody, if you want to know more, get in touch. We're going to be in touch.
Follow them on Facebook.
Yeah. Super great stuff. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you too.
Have fun with your kids.
All right. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was so great. I really feel so excited about that. Like, I really want to do that breath work.
Yeah, I like that stuff because I was doing the Wim Hof and I'd like to like explore outside of that because like, it's like because there's a DMT inside of you, and it's like if you hit it right, it releases, and you get the like that connection, and then you understand the world.
I did the Wim Hof breathing. Yeah. Only like once or twice. I did some cold showers, you know. I gotta force myself to go back to it, like, because the cold showers anyway. Today I was standing in the shower and I'm like, just turn it to cold.
I think about every time at work when I turn off the shower, I'm like, I used to do the cold thing now, and it's so good for your whole system.
Your whole system. Yep. And I mean, I don't know, but like I feel like we were doing the breath work. I'm not going to say that, you know, we were okay from COVID the first time from that, but like I feel like we were doing it right before that, and
it's good to work the lungs, because that's what it's attacking. We were working our lungs
really hard, and oh gosh, but seriously, guys, oh my gosh, Luis is so. Follow him.
Yeah.
Follow him.
Yeah, he's got a good
on Facebook.
Good feed.
Super great stuff. All kinds of wonderful things. Thought provoking. Cats. You know, just stuff. It's so, and I really felt like months ago, like I said to Dave, like, we need to get him back on. I really feel like we need to talk.
And then his friend Jason Basler, we need to contact him again.
Yes, Jason.
He's doing a lot of shit.
Nice. So it's Friday. If I can just say this real quick, my grandma Jane passed away when I was 6 years old. So a long time ago. But today would have been her 100th birthday. So happy birthday, Grandma Jane. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Grandma Jane.
Yep. And she's who I named Jane after. Yep.
Clap for that, stupid bastard.
So I should have posted a picture today, but maybe this weekend we can go. I've been wanting to go to her gravesite and, like, you know, just hang out and visit and
let the kids,
you know,
run around.
Yeah,
I want to take the kids to graveyards or cemeteries.
We need to take the kids to the cemetery to see
it's fun and,
you know,
cool to explore and see history.
Yep. Yep. So, thanks, Celeste. All right, so we're gonna go because we're hanging out with Matt Lacey.
Matt Lacey, we're gonna hang out with him tomorrow.
I know,
maybe.
Right? I'm so excited.
Possibly, probably.
Well, I want to say this: if Matt's still here, I'm gonna message you this. But Jane has had a sore throat on and off, and she's like a little stuffy today.
Yeah, she's congested.
So,
hang out with us at your own peril.
You know, we won't come over if you don't want us to come over.
Wow, my grandma on my mom's side would be 114. Wow. I think about my grandpa. He was a World War II veteran. He was an island hopper in the Pacific. He had stories. He had PTSD. He'd scream at night.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He wouldn't talk about it.
Nope. But you know.
Good man.
Yeah,
man of God.
Man. Man of God. Saved a lot of souls, you know. Talked to a lot of people.
Mary has to talk again.
Derek, hello. Okay. How are you? Yeah, well, you know what? We wanted to go to the Weird Al concert here, but it was like $8 a ticket.
He is a superstar.
You know? Yeah. I'm like, okay, so like Dave and David could go.
That's all that matters.
All right. Thanks, Matt. I wanted to run that by you. I was going to message you. Just so you knew.
I think my grandpa would be over 100 by now.
Huh?
My grandpa would be over 100 by now. He was like
Henry?
98, 97.
Oh, hell yeah, he's way over 100. Yeah. Yep. I'll have to check that out. My gosh, no, Celeste. I'd have to though, but oh gosh. It was his video of him standing. It is his comedy, whatever act, where he's standing in the frozen food section and then Africa starts playing like by Toto.
I bless the rains down in Africa. Okay,
I just have this little like thing because I drink a lot and vape, so you know. I have to pee, so I think we should go probably because we want to feel good for tomorrow, right? We got people to hang out with. I want to feel good.
Can't steal tomorrow's joy for tonight's.
Not going to steal the joy.
Nonsense.
Yes, this was so fun though. Seriously, what a great time. I'm thankful for you guys for being here. Oh my gosh, thank you, Louise, for being here. Like seriously,
And thank you, chat, for hanging out.
Yep. Thank you, chat, for being here.
You make the show. And you guys did a great job tonight.
Courtney down the street.
Oh,
Mary's
okay.
carbon copy. I do see that, though. Like, I see her picture, and I'm just like, I can see it. Yeah. So, we'll send pictures. Good night, everybody. We love you so much. See you on Tuesday night for Monday night. No, Tuesday night for movie night. Did I say Tuesday night for Monday night? Tuesday night for movie night.
Yeah, Sunday night ain't happening.
Yeah, Sunday's not going to be happening. So,
but we'll still put out things. Good night, guys.
Yep.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series. I'm here to spill the real tea. You're trying to dethrone me from spot on number one, but you in the year you lose. So best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done. Cause we only just begun. I review you. 0 5-ish gone. So come on, T-Series. Looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series just whip himself in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. Ooh. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 90 rolls the world's a whole, your defecation. Oops, multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now download the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.32 billion, but most your videos can't seem to hit even a million. Support!
Magic potty, baby, your bottle's all done. It's potty training time, will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic potty, baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.